This video is about dpkg, the Debian package manager that we already mentioned in a previous video. More specifically, we are going to focus here on its installation feature. So the first thing we're going to do is address the question of what should a software package manager be able to do for you. And as we address this question, I want you to keep in mind that dpkg is a software package manager. It's not a system level software package manager. The difference, dpkg is able to handle one Debian package at a time. Okay, whereas a system-wide software package manager, such as apt, is capable actually to work with repositories to automatically find for you and download the Debian package and then pass them along to dpkg for installation. Okay, to perform the installation itself. So here we are at a lower level. So that means that the first answer to this question will be that there are some things that dpkg cannot do definitely for us. One of them, locating, since we are working with Ubuntu, an Ubuntu Debian package file, and then downloading it. This is not part of what dpkg can do for us. However, we have other ways to do this. So we are going to use this demonstration video to show you actually how to locate a Debian software package, then how to download it using another tool named wget, and then we will talk about how we can actually install the software package using dpkg. So let's go to a terminal, to a console, and let's talk about how we are going to go about locating an Ubuntu package. So I'm going to open Firefox, and I have already Firefox open here on the packages.ubuntu.com site, and I'm going to go back a little bit, and we are going to go to actually the entry of this website, packages.ubuntu.com, the entry page, and you can see that there are two options to search. The one that I used already to locate my package was to use the search option here. I would just type the name of the package, in this case links, and I would actually search for it with option to search the name, the description, to search in specific distribution, and so on and so forth. Okay, so here I'm using Trusty as my distribution. If you scroll back up, you can see that you have also an option here to simply browse the available package. So why did I choose Trusty, by the way? Simply because this is a long-term support distribution that we're using for now in this course at the time of this recording. So I could go inside Trusty, I could say I want to see what kind of database package. So this option is very useful if you are just browsing, looking at what's available. When you're looking for a specific package, then obviously the search is a little bit more practical. So for the purpose of this video, I've chose to use the Lynx package. Lynx is actually a web browser. It's probably not the kind of web browser that you expect to find. It's a web browser that is meant to render pages in a text console. So you can use it just in your Linux terminal, and you can view web pages like that inside a text-only Linux terminal. Why did I choose this package? Simply because it's relatively small. It has limited dependencies on other package, which is great because dpkg does not handle dependencies. So it's a good example, it's one of the few things that we can install very simply and that will not require us to actually delve into dependency management. So I'm going to hit search, and you can see there are different Lynx packages. I'm going to choose this one, and I'm cheating a little because I would like obviously to install the default Lynx package. However, if I do that, I'm going to bump already into dependencies problems. Just to avoid that for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to take the package lynx-cur, which is going to pretty much work by itself. I'm going to be able to download one Debian package and install it with dpkg and play with the software. Okay. Just as a side remark, lynx-cur stands for curses. The cur part stands for curses, which is actually a library which is meant to allow programs to manipulate text terminal. So it's pretty much the equivalent of, for those of you who are familiar with GTK, or this kind of libraries that allows you to build the graphic user interface, but it offers widgets and features that works in text terminals. So I'm clicking here. So I'm accessing now the page for this version of the lynx-cur package. This is all the information about the package, and you can access, as you can see, even the source archives for the package, you have information about who is maintaining this package, and you have the dependencies of this package. So fortunately, everything this package depends on is relatively basic and is already installed on our machine. That's why we can get away with installing this package with dpkg, right? So now we have a choice between two architecture, AMD or Intel. So our VirtualBox is emulating an Intel 386. I'm going to go to this page, sorry, I'm skipping a step here. So I select i386, and this is going to give me a list of mirror repositories that are hosting actually this deb file. So I'm going to be able to right click on one of those links, say copy link location, okay, and then I'm going to go back to my terminal. And now within the terminal I need to download this file. So I took care of the first step, right? I was able to locate using packages.ubuntu.com, so I should write it down here, packages.ubuntu.com, right? I was capable to locate the software package that I wanted to download. Now I need to download it. dpkg is still not going to help me with this. I'm going to have to find another tool. The tool in question is wget. wget is a tool that was designed to allow you to download entire website, to make copies of entire website on your disk. So pretty much it's going to take a URL, it's going to go at that URL, it's going to download the file found at that URL. If it's an HTML file with links inside, it's going to follow the links and download whatever is pointed at. So you can see how you could use this, for example, to make a copy of the serial.forest.usf.edu /Linux page, which is a page that we host our Linux track information at for USF. So in this case, what I'm going to paste is a URL for a single file, a deb file. So in this case, it's going to use the HTTP protocol to simply download that file. Let's see if it works. So we're contacting what is the server here, mirrors.kernel.org, and we have downloaded the file. Let's see if it's downloaded. It is indeed downloaded. And now we can use dpkg. So now we can go back to our checklist. We have located a package file, downloaded it using another tool, wget. Now we're going to install it with dpkg. So let's go back to our console. The option for dpkg to install a software package is -- install, which can be shortened to -I. Okay, your choice. So let's use the rather explicit way. Now I need to specify the name of the package, so I can type links -cur, etc. I'm a little lazy, so I'm going to use the tab key. The tab key autocompletes on the command line interface on the shell. So in this case, I'm starting to type the name links. When I press the tab key, it looks for any package that is in the current directory, that is the directory that I'm located in right now. And if there is such a package starting with the letters L, Y, and X, then it's going to autocomplete. If there are several packages, it's going to show me the different options. But if there is only one that matches the letters I've typed so far, there we go, it autocompletes. So I could try to install right now with dpkg. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because installing new software, removing software are operations that require privilege, that require root privilege. Okay, think about it. This is not something users should be doing. This is about administrating your machine, adding software, removing software, configuring software, etc. So in our case, we are going to use the sudo command as we've done before, and we are going to therefore run dpkg in privilege mode. So now dpkg is capable to do its work. It's capable to install links. Now, just to make sure that this is working, I'm going to type links, HTTP. So the way that links works is that you provide it with an address, okay, an HTTP address. So in this case, I'm putting the address that I already mentioned of our BS IT Linux specialization track, and this is it. This is what links does. Links renders that page not as you are used to see it on your web browser, but in a text mode. And you can use the arrows up and down to jump to the next hyperlink, okay, like so. For example, I can select L0, which is the introduction to Linux, enter, and now I am on the website for our user level introduction to Linux. And then I can select here one of the modules, and you can see that I can continue working like that. Okay, I can open different links, jump from page to page. Pretty much, yes, this is a web browser, but this is a web browser that renders things in text mode only. So my point is not to show you how to use links. My point was just to make sure that the software was working. So I exit links, and now I've been able to pretty much install install links in 2 steps. I mean 3 steps. Locate it, download it, use dpkg to install it. So this is a rudimentary installation with dpkg.